All right, afternoon. How are you? It's your regular dose of Be Refreshed Life Edition. And we've been working through this whole concept of letting life get better, right? I mean, that phrase, it resonates with me every time I say it. It does a very positive thing in my life. When I ask myself that question, how can I let my work get better? How can I let my pastoring get better? How can I let my fathering get better? How can I be a better husband? What can I do to let that be better? It's just a game changer. Like I said, it shifts the paradigm a little bit. It takes the focus off everybody else, puts it squarely on me because I can't control what everybody else does, but I can control how I respond. And so that question, how do I let life get better? It's an amazing question to deal with. Now, if you've been tracking with us, you know that we're really walking through with you kind of an app, not kind of, but it is an app. It's a digital platform that helps you grow in the area of balance and growth and purpose. When you're balanced in life and when you're growing, your purpose tends to get right in front of you and you begin to run right into your purpose. And so we think it's important that you take stock of these 7 areas of life. They're key issues of life, right? There's fitness. Listen, when you're in pain, when you're not healthy, when things aren't clicking physically for you, it throws everything out of whack, doesn't it? And same thing, fitness isn't just your physical aspect. There's the emotional aspect. Man, if you're emotionally unfit, if you're mentally unfit, your mind's messing with you, your emotions are whacked out. You're not living the best life that you could. Life's not getting better, and so we want to work on fitness, on our mental health, our emotional health, and we want to work on our physical health. And so we set goals in that area. Finance is another one, right? We and I say this every day, but it's just important that we remind ourselves. Finances is the goal of finances to have margin in my life, to get a handle on my spending, how I spend my money, how I invest and save my money, and how I give my money. Those things will determine whether money is my master or it works for me and does for me what I need it to do. And so it doesn't really have to do with income. It has to do with perspective. So we grow in that area. We grow in the area of family. Now, by family, I mean whether it's by covenant, right, in-laws and all of that, whether it's by adoption, whether it's by blood. But that's family, your family, right? I've got 19 in my family. Just my line. If you add my brother, my sister in there, and then my aunt and my uncles that I've still got living, man, it just gets big. But that matters, right? Families are where our legacy is lived out. Field, that area where we work, right? The area of our friends and how we carry ourselves with those, and whether they lift us up as we lift them up, and so we grow that way. We have people to lean on, bounce ideas off of. It's just life, and then fun. So those 7 areas we balance, and so we do that by taking stock of where it is. And if you've tracked with me, you've rated yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in those 7 areas, and you're going, hey man, I think I'm really good in the area of family. Funds maybe is a little low. Finances, man, I'm really struggling there. But you lay it out for us on our app. It's like a wheel. But for you, maybe a graph. But the wheel's in perfect perspective because it helps you see balance, just like a bicycle tire, right? You want it the spokes to all be working, not one of them collapsed, and those things like that. And so then we set 21 goals, 3 in each of those 7 areas that we wanted to improve our life with. And then we decided out of those 21 goals, there's 7 that I'm going to focus on right now. And then there's 1, though, that, man, when that comes to pass, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to lock everything else, right? So we talked about that. And then yesterday I talked about the aspect of when we try to grow, we have these blockers. They're strongholds, blockers, whatever you want to call it. They are issues that will surface, and you know them. Today I want to talk to you about fear. It's probably the number one issue that really just kind of wears on us. And let me see if I got some things going on here. I want to knock these out. But fear is one of those major major issues. Listen, when you step intentionally into growing and balance and purpose in life, it's like the whole world conspires against you, right? I mean, it feels like it. And there's this fear that kicks in. Fear is constantly dripping a twisted version of your life. It's telling you that this won't work and you should be afraid of that and you should watch out for these people. You should close this part of your heart. It will slow you from growing, because where fear is, several things are accomplished. It's gonna lie to you. Fear always lies to you. Tells you that God doesn't really love you, your family doesn't really love you, you're not really good at your job, you're always going to be unhealthy and overweight, it's just who you are, you're never going to really have any fun, you should quit expecting that, life's hard, get over it. That's fear. Fear does those things to you. Fear is always opposed to your freedom. You should know that. And so I want us to say, okay, how do we punch it in the face? I mean, that's the best way I think about it. I say, I just want to punch it in the face. I want it gone out of my life. I don't want that. And for the most part, man, I really feel like I've got a chokehold on fear, but fear comes at us in different areas. There's a protective fear, and there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it's subtle. But there's a protective fear, right? I mean, that's why we wear seatbelts, and that's why we buy insurance, and that's why we put money in the bank, right? So that we have that little safety cushion. I'm not talking about a protective fear. That's kind of a normal thing in most of our lives. There is a paranoid fear. It causes you to, my shoulder's hurting, and you start reading, you pull up WebMD, and all of a sudden you've created you got a huge tumor. That's got to be what it is. You've got some kind of blood disorder, or right? And we just let our paranoia just go crazy. And we then believe everybody's against us. And that's how fear will take hold of us. Then there's that paralyzing fear. That's where that's fear's favorite weapon. I mean, it causes you to avoid risk. Listen, you don't want to do that, man. You'll get hurt. Don't sign up for one of those triathlon things. You're too old. You're going to hurt yourself. Then you're going to have to get a knee replacement. And then look what that's going to. You see how that works, right? So you can pick these in any area. You don't want to make that investment. Keep that money in the bank, man. I mean, I know it's not growing any interest at all, but hold on to it. Don't risk that thing. Don't start that new business. Don't buy into that new adventure. And it's gonna. I'm telling you, this is just how it does it. It sucks the life out of it. It paralyzes you. And so, like any bully, it really has to be met head on. That's how it does. So here's what I would encourage you to do. Pick one of those 7 areas and go, okay, where is fear limiting me right now? Where does fear have a stronghold so that it's not letting me have the friendships at the level that I want? Or my family isn't as rich. And I don't mean about the money. I mean rich in the sense of just it's a joy. It's rich in that it's full and it's flavorful. So, where's fear stealing that? Where's fear messing with your finances or your fun? Right. So are you work? You want to quit that work, and you probably have the means. You're just afraid to pull that trigger, and so you end up not. So just pick one of those areas. This is what I want to encourage you to do, and then find out, what do I need to do. You don't have to beat it silly right away. You just need to take a stand. Right. It's a bully. Move head on into it. Whatever it is, just take that step. Right. Throw that punch. Go, no, not today. This isn't happening to me today. Today, I'm going to step, right? Listen, if you believe that God is sovereign and all things work together for good to those that love God and are called according to his purpose, if you know that and you know it in your knower, then you know that even if you do mess up, even if fear was right, which I don't believe it is, but even if it did mess you up, God's got a safety net. You're going to be all right. He's going to weave that together for good in your life. You can't really lose when you just start trusting the Lord in that sense. So here's what you should do. You got to find out who or what is going to give you courage over that fear. Sometimes it's a who, right? Sometimes you just need to tell somebody, hey man, I'm struggling here. You come tell me that, I'm going to punch you in the face. Not really. I'm going to encourage them and say, come on, we got this. We got this. And I'm going to start pumping some truth into you. And I'm going to convince you that you can do that. Sometimes it's what, right? What is it that's gonna help me overcome that fear? And so you need to sift through those things. But listen, I'm telling you, this is a blocker. It's a stronghold. And if you don't deal with it, Do you remember the movie We Bought a Zoo? It It's a great movie. There's a line in there when Benjamin is talking to Dylan, the young kid in the movie, and he wants to ask a girl out, but he's afraid to. And here's what Benjamin tells Dylan. He says, listen, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. I mean, just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery, and I promise you something great's going to come of it, right? And so I'm just throwing that out to you that, listen, risk it, right? Don't let anything keep you from growing your family and your business and everything else in the way that you want to do it. So that's the message that I wanted to share with you today. Man, get after it. I hope you're working through these. Hey, listen, if you want your own app, I mean, I'm telling you how to do this stuff, but I'm telling you, there's nothing like this app. I'm going to drip in the post of where area where you can look at this, and if you think it's for you, man, jump in there. It's a $77 money back guarantee, 1 month, first month, $77. You don't like it in 30 days, 29th day, man, cancel that sucker. They'll give you the $77 back, and you can get on down the road. If you like it, it's $47 a month, and then you can quit that anytime you want to. But I'm telling you, I found so much value in it, I'm not quitting it. So, man, check it out. Until tomorrow, man, you guys have a great day. Have a great evening. Enjoy life. It's the only one we got. And, man, make it better. Love you.